of the great joys about being an elected councillor on AlburyCity is meeting some of the other councillors, some new faces, and much like myself, Councillor Jessica Kellahan is new to, I guess, representing her community on AlburyCity. How are you finding the journey so far?
I'm loving the journey so far. It's been such an honour to meet the other councillors and the AlburyCity staff. It's been really welcoming and eye-opening and thirsty learning.
And I love the fact that we've got a young woman who pretty well works full time, has got some young children. You can offer a really good perspective to decision making. What inspired you to come on board or to put your hand up?
I suppose if it was this time last year, I could never have imagined that I'd be on council. Stuart Baker asked me actually last year at the winter solstice when I was there attending, and I immediately jumped at the opportunity to run, essentially, not probably expecting that I would ever get on, but what an opportunity to be able to represent women and families and in the community that I love.
Yes, you are very passionate about your community, and particularly young people, because people who may not realise you have a great association with young people. Tell us about some of your journey.
Yeah, so I work at Wodonga Senior Secondary College in education in the high school setting. I have 2 young children of my own, but I'm really passionate about education. I think locally it's so important to have a rich and diverse offering. We've got amazing RTOs here, TAFEs, and we're so fortunate to have CSU and La Trobe at our doorstep. So, education's important to me. It's my career and it's my passion. But young people, I suppose, ultimately at the forefront of that. And that's why I've been such an advocate for youth mental health services locally.
Yes, so passionate that you were involved in putting a motion on behalf of AlburyCity to the New South Wales Local Government Conference. So that was terrific. And another one very early on about the progressive pride flag was one of your passions as well.
Oh, absolutely. Inclusivity and diversity is so important, and it's important that all people are represented in our community. And that was amazing just to see that flag laid across the table in the chambers. So also something that I've been a part of in my high school setting as well. I think people want to be seen and they want to be heard, and I think it's our job to advocate for those people who are marginalised in our community.
And Jess, I guess one of your projects that you were pretty passionate about was a motion that was recently actually endorsed by the entire council in relation to climate. Talk us through that one.
Oh, it was amazing that it was a unanimous decision to support a climate emergency in our local community. I think when the youth are telling us that that's a really important issue for them, and not only the youth, but our community saying they want action and steps towards zero emissions in our community. So, setting some great targets for 2030 and 2050. So very proud to raise my hand for that motion in council.
You're very passionate about arts and culture. You and I have often sort of laughed about, we need to go together and you can help me work out some pieces that we should bring into council and proudly put on show. That's a passion for you as well.
I can't wait to go to Mama and pick some art for your office, Kylie. We're so lucky to have Mama at our doorstep. It's a great cultural meeting place for all people. My kids enjoy it in the holidays, and it's just an amazing place in our community. It's at the centre of arts and culture, and I can't wait to go pick some art pieces with you. It'll be fun.
That will be fun.
Yeah.
It's terrific getting to know you, and I think our community are really getting to see what a great advocate you are for lots of sectors of our community. So I think you're doing a wonderful job. It's great to have you on board, and also representing more women, and I think that's something that we share a passion for, really encouraging others to get on board as well.
Absolutely, 5'4", and I think age diversity as well has been really important. So we've got lots of different perspectives and gender representation, which is really important. So.
Councillor Jess Kellahan, it's so lovely catching up with you, and very early days, but we're loving it so far.
Thank you, Kylie. Cheers.